always so nervous. I don't know why I'm always so nervous. Why are you so nervous, girl? Stop being so nervous. Just you in the room. Why are you so nervous? Why are you so nervous? I don't know why you're always so nervous. Hey guys, this is Paul. If you don't know, now you know. Welcome back to another YouTube video.
Early in the morning, late at night. It don't even matter what time it is.
Alright, so we're back. This is a YouTube video that was way overdue. I'm so sorry. About like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I asked you all on my Instagram at unapologetic_ down here, right here. That's my Instagram. If you don't know it, go ahead and follow it. So that way you can keep up with all my other Instagram posts, and all the times I want to do a story time or anytime I do a poll, you can have your input and you can have your say if you follow the Instagram right there. But anyway, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, y'all, I asked y'all what kind of video y'all want to see, and there was a coming out video and other videos that I had on there on the poll, and y'all chose a coming out video, and this is what it is. That's what we're here to do today. I'm so sorry it's been so long. It's been so long since I said I was gonna do that video, but I'm telling y'all, I did record it. Here's what happened. Let me just tell you what happened first. I did record it. I did record the video in the bathroom, but then there was so much like background noise and all that other stuff, and it just didn't come out well. So I said I'll redo it. And then just things kept happening, and then I just never did it. So, but anyway, we're back with the pride background. Okay, so it's fitting, right? Makes sense. So let's get into it. Eventually, I'll get like a new tripod and have a better angle, but right now it is what it is for this video. So y'all just don't have to bear with me, okay? So let's begin. I think we should start. Where should we start? We're gonna start me coming out to myself. So I probably knew when I was gay around 8th grade. 8th grade, the ending of 8th grade though, because throughout, you know, growing up, I did have girlfriends. I did date a lot of girls. There was a time I dated like 13 girls at the same time, and I didn't know I had to break up with the bitches. I was just that kind of guy who always said yes. Like I was like, yeah, sure. But anyway, yeah, I was always the guy who always said yes. But at the end of my 8th grade year, there was this, my last girlfriend, her name was Ember. I love her. You know, we're still friends to this day. But yeah, my last girlfriend named Ember, it was 8th grade, and honestly, like that was like the best relationship I ever had with a girl. Like we was both dancers. We both like art. We both like had so much in common. So it was like literally a perfect relationship. But we weren't like romantically together. Like we could kiss each other and do all that in the third, but it just like it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. At the end of the day, it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. So I think it was like the end of the 8th grade year, and we was walking home. I don't know what day it was. I'm gonna say it was a Friday. Let's say it was a Friday because I know it was like before school let out. So let's just say it was a Friday, and we was walking home after school program, and literally I remember looking at her and I was like, girl, I don't think I like you like that. And she was just like, And I was like, I don't think I really like you like that. You know, I feel like I don't like women. You know, I don't like girls. I like guys. And she was basically like, you know what? I'm so glad that you said that because, bro, I like girls. And I was like, wait, really? You know, she was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, y'all, it was honestly a vibe. That was honestly a vibe. Like, I never had a breakup situation that went so good. It was just like, it was literally perfect. But yeah, been best friends ever since. Moving on to high school though, my freshman year, I didn't really come out to my friends, all my friends at once. I kind of came out to my friends like one at a time. There was another friend that I had named Tyler, who was also gay, so like it was really nice to have him around, but he was like more open about it and more out there, more flamboyant, more crazy. But me being able to see him be him was more an eye-opener for me because I was okay. I could be more comfortable in my own skin because no one's gonna test me. I mean, they might test him, but they're not gonna test me because, bitch, you know, you get bop. But hello, like they knew what it was. I came out to Tyler, and then I came out to my friend Natalie and a couple other people, and then it wasn't until like the middle of my freshman year everyone kind of knew that I was gay, or if they didn't know, they still asked. I mean, I still had people ask me up to senior year, but majority of the people who were in my freshman year up to senior year knew. It was always the first, the other people who were new to school who didn't know. So at the end of that freshman year, there was a club starting that literally just started like 2 months before school ended. And it was so annoying that I started so late. But it was called GSA. But what GSA stood for was Gay Straight Alliance. And what Gay Straight Alliance was and were about, they're about the leader figures. So we had a president who was straight, and we had a vice president who was gay, and we had a treasurer who was bisexual. So we had like people, we had the rainbow basically, working in leadership. And the club was basically trying to show people how we could like get along in school without, heterosexuals be mean to homosexuals, that whole war, that whole bullying for no reason, and the whole knick-knacking and picking and downloads.
And y'all niggas acting like y'all don't like gay people when really y'all be asking us to sucking your dick in the locker room and this and it. You know what?
I digress, child. It was basically a really good club, and I ended up joining it, and it was really, really cool. We had like 30 members. It was not a small club. However, we did have some straight people who were kind of like embarrassed to be in the club, which I guess, whatever, you're in high school, you get picked on by your friends if they see you doing something that they wouldn't do. Whatever. I mean, I wasn't that kind of person. I'm gonna do what I want to do, but yeah. So at the end of the school year, when the club was ending and the presidents were like, oh, we gotta choose the next captains, yada yada yada, they ended up choosing me and a few other people to run the club after they left. And we had a big party and eating pizza, and we were chilling, we were talking, and my teacher's giving us gift. My teacher ended up giving me this white candle, like this beautiful big ass white candle, but when you light it, it will like pour the rainbow colors. So, and I remember my mom texted me, she was hot. She was like, yo, when are you bringing your ass home? Now, y'all, like I said, this is like months later, end of the school year. I still have not came out to my mom freshman year. So we're at the end of freshman year, and I was planning to come out to my mom at the end of freshman year anyway. First original plan didn't work out, because my original plan, I invited my mom to my first freshman year talent show, and I did a dance to Moana. Yeah, I did that, and got second place, by the way. But I did that, and literally it's supposed to be me coming up to my mom, but she didn't get it, so I was gonna do it in person. But this was after me watching tons of coming out videos and seeing everyone else's family react so well, and I was like, oh, my mom's gonna react so well, y'all. She's gonna react so well. She's gonna react so well. She's gonna react so well. So well. My mom was cussing me out, and because I was late. You know that whole rule, be home before the streetlights come on? I was not home before the streetlights come on. I was definitely home after. It was like 6:30. And I was like, yo, if you take me home, my mom's gonna kill me. I cannot walk home. I'll be late. So my friend took me home. And you know how, have y'all seen Incredibles? How Mrs. Incredibles is waiting for Bob to walk into the door, and she's sitting on the couch and she's just waiting for him? Yeah, that was my mom. But except she was standing there at the front door, like right at the front door when you open it. She's like, boom, with a bill in her hand. And she was like, where were you at? And I was at a school activity. And then she kind of relaxed, she eased up, and she was like, oh, okay. She's like, what club activity? And I've been telling my mom that I was like doing like track or something, and I was not doing track. I mean, I was doing track, but I wasn't always there. So it was just like, I didn't tell her about GSA, because obviously I knew that wasn't the way I want to come out to my mom. So but I didn't want to lie and get my ass whooped. So I told her, I was like, I was at GSA. And she was like, what's GSA? And I was like, Gay Straight Alliance. And she was like, and what part are you? Yo, I never felt so fast in my life. I literally stood at her face for like, I stared at her face for like 5 minutes. Kid you not. We were just standing in silence. And I was just like, she was like, and I knew. I feel like at this point, she definitely knew. She definitely fucking knew, because she was egging me on. She wanted me to say what I was gonna say. So I was like, gay. And she was like, oh, really? And then she was like, what the fuck's in your hand? And I was like, a candle my teacher gave me from the club. And she was like, oh, it's a gay candle? She snatched a candle out of my hand, y'all. She snatched that candle out of my hand, y'all, and threw it away. And then she says, I ain't raising no faggot under my household. So if you're gonna live under my roof, you're not gonna be fucking gay. Go to your room or get the fuck out of my house. So girl, you know what I did? I got the fuck out of her house. I sure the fuck did. I left. I got out of the house. And I went to my friend's house for like a couple days. And went back to my mom's house to get more stuff. And then she ended up having to leave out of state and this and the third. So I ended up staying there longer. But at the end of the day, I never stayed at my mom's. I always stayed at my friend's. I've been at my mom's house since high school. But y'all, she did not like it. She really was like, get the fuck out of my house. Like, really get the fuck out of my house. But at the end of the day, me and my mom's relationship is still a work in progress. Like, I know she still loves me and holds me down. Like, if I need money, she gives me money. If I need her to beat a bitch, she beat a bitch. Like, she's still my mom. So, you know, not every coming out story is beautiful. Not every coming out story has a perfect ending. But it did have... That's it, y'all. That's my big coming out story. I mean, I kind of skipped some like parts, but I got the major key parts, and I just wanted to get this video out there so y'all have it, because I have another video that I plan to record, because I know y'all want to see the time I come my friend's home. Yeah, the time I come my friend's home, I know y'all want to see that video too, so I'm gonna try to get that done today as well. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You know, show some love. And we really want to talk about tea in the next video, because that was a 5-day trip. And I wrote it all in my journal. I literally wrote it all in my journal, y'all, of each day. So we gonna look in the journal. If I forget, I can look back at the notes, because I didn't leave nothing out in the notes. But I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.
What time it is? Presidential rolling, wait.